So mission 2-1 is showing that it's finished. So let's see if Cleeds will give us mission 2-2. Mission currently available are as follows. Waiting Beasts or the Emissary. So the Emissary is 2-3. We'll go ahead and do 2-2, just to say we did everything. You are to collect a lizard egg from beasts in the Dangruf Wadi. Senator Aloy is in need of some. Do not ask me why. He can be found in the President's office. Will you accept this mission? Okay. Well, we haven't been to the Dangruf Wadi in a good while. These books and telepoint crystals are definitely convenient. Gustaberg, Dangruf Wadi. No charge. Up, up, and away! Det Chrono Cross music, though. One of the other things I did off camera, I completed a quest in Bastok. It's giving some old guy, Degengard, I think his name is, a bone chip. And he gives you a map of Dangruf Wadi. So we actually have a map now. I don't know exactly what we're going to run into in here. We didn't go very far into here last time, so let's summon our group here just in case we run into problems. Just when we thought we were going to get involved in some important diplomatic mission, crucial to the well-being and prosperity of our country, we get sent on another stupid delivery mission. Secure and deliver. We're just going to have to be really careful that we don't run into any of these level 80, 90-ish mobs that they've thrown in here. There's the odd zone you go to nowadays where you'll try to go a route that you went back in the old days, and then all of a sudden your way is blocked by level 80 or 90 mobs. So hopefully that isn't the case here. You can actually buy a lizard egg, and I suppose we could always do that as a plan B, but I thought it would be fun to actually come out here and hunt one. Okay, let's see what's down here. Goblin Healer. Incredibly tough. Fuck no. Let's go this way. Fuck me? Fuck you. Well, that sucks. Huh. Do they even still have the, because I think it was mist lizards that you had to kill in order to get the lizard egg. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think I have them in my MOG case. I did send a little care package over from my other character. So I got some prism powders and some silent oils. So we'll go ahead and use those. You always want to use the silent oil first. This will make it so mobs can't detect you by hearing. And then use the prism powder second, which makes you invisible, so you can't be detected by sight. If you use anything while invisible, it'll cancel the invisibility out. So let's just hope these mobs... There are the odd mobs that are true sight and true hearing, meaning they can see through invisibility and sneak and all that stuff. So let's just hope that's not the case with these guys, otherwise we're gonna have our first brutal death in this series. You can actually get spells that do invisible, sneak, and deodorize as well, but since we're not playing a mage class, that's not really an option. Oh, and that's neat too. It even tells us how long we have until it wears off up in the buffs there on the top left. Okay, no, still brutally high level, guys. bunnies are of godlike strength. Yeah, they've really changed this place since I played, because all these super strong mobs here, those didn't exist back in the level 75 cap days. You'd come up here and it would be like level 20-ish enemies, which is what I'm looking for, because there are these lizards in here that we should be able to kill for eggs. I hope. No, that one's incredibly tough as well. I think we might be shit out of luck here. Maybe we have to go down into the southern part of Dangruf Wadi. Well, those guys are fighting a monkey. Well, I'll just leave them to do their thing. I didn't even know there were monkeys up here. Natty gibbons. I guess this must be a decent place to level up when you're in the higher levels. I checked to see what level that guy is, but he's got his level info hidden. If their names are in blue like that, it means they've got their levels and stats hidden to other players. Back in the day, you'd often do that if you didn't want to get pestered for party invites. That's probably still a thing for endgame content. Alright, let's try over here. And if it's still the same story, which is looking like it's gonna be, we'll head back down south and see if we can find what we need down south. Damn it. We found lizards, they're just not the lizards we're looking for. It looks like there's a tunnel. If you look at the map on the very west part there, it looks like there's kind of like a barely colored in tunnel. We've got a few minutes left of our invisible and our sneak. Let's go see what that's about. We're basically going to go on the assumption that every single thing here is aggressive, because if we make the wrong assumption and get attacked by something here, there's absolutely no chance in hell we'll come out alive. Oh, this is neat. I had no idea this was here. Must be like an old waterway tunnel or something. Okay, where are we? Okay, we got just under 3 minutes left on sneak and just under 4 minutes left on invisible. Okay, anything we're looking for out here? Goblin Conjurer. Nope, still the same crazy powerful enemies. So no change there. Oh, look at that pond. That's pretty. Look at the colors. This would be a good place to come out and fish if we were a ridiculously high level. Can we get up through here? This place definitely isn't as safe as I remember it being. Goblin bushwhackers, witchetty grubs. Yeah, let's just get back to the main entrance there and we'll try going a different direction. Hopefully we can get back before our buffs wear off. I can always throw some more on, but we just have to find a private place to do that. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're back to safe territory again. Part of this game is getting into fights and plowing your way through, but sometimes it's about stealth and not being seen so that you don't get into a situation and get overwhelmed. I wonder what's over here. Oh, they're not called mist lizards, they're called steam lizards. Okay, so these are the ones that we need to be fighting here that drop lizard eggs. Okay, this is more up our alley. And I think all these goblins are going to be too weak to be worthwhile as well. Yeah. Alright. This shouldn't take too long. Get some more axe skill ups while we're here too. Oh, holy shit! Got the lizard egg on the first drop. Well, we got our wish. That was done and over with very quickly. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what kind of super secret diplomatic purpose this mission of utmost importance served. There we go. Ooh, you brought me a lizard egg. I just love these cooked. I mean, this is very important to the safety of Bastok, yes. It's imperative that you do not tell anyone you brought this to me. You have proven yourself to be a great patriot. I will be following your career with great interest. Senator, sir, you still haven't handed in your orders regarding... Iron Eater, what are you doing? I'm in the middle of a very important... Lizard eggs again, sir. How did you know? I mean, get out. It's going to spoil if I don't cook it. Bon appetit, sir. Just hand in the papers to one of the musketeers as soon as you're done. I'm sure we've all had a boss like that at one point or another. Maybe some of you do currently. Tell me, do you not sometimes wonder if these missions are truly worth your time? Up to this point, I'd say yes, I do. You are an honest one, but it is not something you should say to a mithril musketeer, especially when you're near the president's office. Either way, there is no question that you have done a great deal for the prosperity of Bastok, and that you will in the future as well. I must try to do the same. And there you have it, folks. Mission 2-2 is complete. We can now move on to Mission 2-3, which, as I said before, that's where the story really starts to take off. Missions currently available are as follows. The Emissary. You've acquired quite a reputation. There is a new mission for you to tackle. First, speak to Sir Naji of the Mithril Musketeers at the President's office. This mission is of great import to the welfare of our nation. I accept. Great import to the welfare of our nation. Naji, I'm here for that super... Oh, you need me to go pick up sandwich fixings. Well, okay. Good to see you again. I hear you're going overseas. Usually I would be giving you your orders, but this time the President's aide wants to meet with you in person. I don't know if the missions you've been on so far were tough for you, but this time I'm sure it's going to be a real challenge. I mean, you're going to have to go to both Sandoria and Windurst. So this is where the game's story hasn't caught up with how much simpler the game is now. Because that's not going to be tough for us at all. It's not like going somewhere nearby, like Gusterberg or the Konstadt Highlands. You'll have to travel by sea, too. Or will we? This is the President's room. Remember to be polite. Oh, and make sure you don't say anything that might offend him. He's really touchy. Ah, we have been expecting you. I remember meeting you after your first mission. Let me introduce you. This is Sir Karst, President Karst. That is how you will address me. Lucius, what was that about a first mission? The report from the Zarin mines, sir, about the Tailkeeper. Huh, those Galka again. I was not informed you had met with the messenger, Lucius. I did not feel it was necessary to bother you with such trivial matters, sir. President Lucius. My apologies. I am sorry for not having informed you about the Galka, Mr. President. No matter. Here are your orders. As you know, there are 3 other nations aside from our own in vana'diel. The Kingdom of Sandoria, the Federation of Windurst, and the Grand Duchy of Juno. Juno is still professing neutrality, so I want you to go to Sandoria and Windurst. It does not matter which you go to first, as long as you go to both. I will give you a letter of introduction, which you will present to the consuls in both nations. Any questions? Yeah, I got a question. Why are you such a wad? Too bad we can't say that. What do I do once I get there? Why am I being sent? How do I get to Sandoria? Say, what do I do once I get there? The consuls in each country will tell you. Don't worry, we are not asking you to spy. The jobs you will be given will benefit those countries as much as ours. Any other questions? Why am I being sent? Why? Officially to promote friendship between our nations. In reality, to investigate the internal state of those countries and also to train you. Any other questions? No questions. Good. Lucius, the letter. This is your letter of introduction. Present it to the consuls and they will give you further instructions. Those are your orders. Depart quickly. You are dismissed. What is this? A matter of import unrelated to the previous events you were involved in? Oh, I guess they factored this in from the Rhapsodies of vana'diel. That's interesting. I didn't know that they actually blend that in with cutscenes. Cool. Ah, you seek Lion. Of course I know her. The one who strong-armed her way in here seeking an audience, right? That's right. I remember Lucius speaking with her a great deal. And look at this guy. What a pompous douche. Quidov's this, Quidov's that. 'Tis a wonder I did not pass out from the tiresome repetition. It simply would not do for me to trouble the president with this matter, so I answered her to the best of my ability. And what's your connection with her? Ah, and you expect she could provide you the answer. Unfortunately, you will not find her here. My understanding is that she departed some time ago, bound for either Windurst or Sandoria. Perhaps you will come across her in the course of your activities. So, how'd it go? Did the president nag at you? I still can't believe that Chief Sid actually backed that guy during the elections. Oops, you didn't hear me say that, okay? I gotta go. Good luck on your mission. Beers later? Buddy? I don't have any friends. Well, after a long, perilous, hazardous journey from Bastok to Sandoria that may or may not have been achieved by teleporting, we're in Sandoria. Let's take this letter to the consulate. Yeah, we'll do Sandoria first and then we'll go to Windurst second. There's our home flag. Consulate of Bastok. We did stop in here briefly once before. You're here with business from the administration, correct? You should probably talk to Consul Heliku. Really? You don't say. Thank you. Oh, hey, it's Lion. Gilgamesh's daughter. You've come all the way from Bastok, have you? I'm Lion, a traveling adventurer, you might say. Have you heard? The orcs have a new forward base in Galesburg to the northwest. Now their greedy eyes are turned towards this land. Orcs are cruel and violent. They attack wayfarers on the road and steal children, all to inspire terror in the Sandorian people. But there's one thing that just doesn't make sense. Orcs never were known for their craft, but they carry even better armor and weapons lately. I suspect there's someone behind the orcs, pulling the strings, if you get me. Someone has to figure out their plans and take action before this country falls to an orcish invasion. People whisper in the streets of trouble in the royal house. They should focus on what's outside their walls first, if you ask me. Well, I don't expect things will be getting any easier around here for a while yet, but you take care, all the same. But I gotta talk to you about the thing. There's something else? This lady came from the future and told me I'm her master. You say my father told you to seek me out? I've been trying to figure out as much as I can about the strange portals that link our vana'diel to another dimension. But we've got other problems to deal with first. Let's worry about it once we've finished our current mission. I'll meet you at the Crag of Hala on Lethane Plateau once we've got that burden off our shoulders. Or we could catch up at Dem or Mia, if that's preferable to you. Remember to see the missions posed to you by your home nation to completion first, though. Hello there. I'm the consul from Bastok. Name's Heliku. You must be tired from your trip. Not really. But first, let me get you up to speed on the situation here in Sandoria. Northwest of the city is an orc village. They call it Galesburg Outpost. Our reports tell us that the orcs are using Galesburg as a forward base for an upcoming invasion of Sandoria, but there's a few things that just don't fit. We all know that orcs are beastmen, right? To say they're low on brains would be an understatement. Which is why I wonder how they came by the high-quality armor and weapons they've been using, not to mention the ranged weapons and devices. We suspect there's someone behind the beastmen calling the shots, but we've no idea who. I wish I could send you to Galesburg immediately, but in this region, official missions require Sandorian approval. What I want you to do is go to Chateau de Oragil and speak to Monarle Haver. He'll issue you a formal mission order. Leave this building and you'll see a great fortress to the right. That's Chateau de Oragil, and be polite, Sandorians can be quite touchy. So basically, we just got permission to go and seek permission from someone else to go do a mission. Gotta love chain of command.